That's what I've got now.
Welcome everybody to Boggie's blog. It's round 10, the preview, the SAFL, and I'm joined here by good friend Bra, live at the Acropolis. Welcome, Bra.
Thanks, Boggie. Thanks. Nice to be here. I like what you've done with the place, actually. You know, the marble columns and the polished concrete floor. It's a nice touch.
And all the hairy blokes out the back.
Don't even go there.
Good shout out there to our good friend Rockwell, whose review last week was very funny, very insightful.
Comprehensive.
Comprehensive, lovely word. Thanks for the hair tips, Rockwell. See, dining out today. And look, I'm going to launch into a rant this week. No, that's not my rant. He's the rant. I'm going to launch into Boggie's blast this week. And I'm going to tee off on Rockwell. If I hear you use the word rabble anymore, I'm going to go 53 times in 10 minutes.
53, really?
53 times in 10 minutes, often 3 times in a sentence. So I did a bit of research, brah, on the word rabble.
You're big on the research.
Big on the research. In fact, the dictionary.com defines a rabble as an iron bar used to stir and skim molten iron in puddling.
Does it?
So, Rockwell, please elaborate on your use of the word rabble and get back to us. That's Boggie's blast for the week. Very ordinary. I'll think of something better to say next time. No doubt about that. Ins and outs for the week. The AFL ins and outs for the week.
Some big ins and outs this week.
Correct. And I did notice Brass smiling his little ass off when he came in tonight with the news that...
Hodge.
As you said, so we've got some big ins, Rants, Murphy, Coughlin is in. Petrenko, if anyone's still holding on to that little Scheisenhausen.
Surely not.
He's still probably about $110,000. Hodge, Tuck on the extended benches. Chappie big in for Geelong and Corey if both of those players play, which probably highly unlikely you would have thought.
Chappie will play.
Think so?
Oh, he'll play.
Is he in your side, bro?
No, but he'll play.
He'll play, fair enough. Outs, big outs, Nahas. Big pickup from a lot of you SA fellas out there. You've been doing your research on the joke front, bro. Nathan Brown, a big out. Can that be linked to the Western Bulldogs playing Richmond this week and Terry Wallace's departure?
Or can it be linked to his Botox? Have a look, people. Have a look. He's got the Botox happening.
Or is it his dicky groin? Ask his missus. Sam Gilbert, another big out for Dream Teamers, as is the big Chadwick, who I'd imagine most people will be trading up this week with a fury.
Can you hang on to him? Can you hold out for the 4 to 6 weeks that he's due to be out? Bring him back for the finals. Can you do it? I
think not. Big N Cracker. Am I the only one still holding N Cracker?
The Crackor.
The Crackor and Big Kerr out, although not a huge loss for you Dream Teamers because he probably would have got about 3 touches on the weekend against the mighty Red Nut anyhow. So there's some big ins and outs for the week. That really brings us on to a huge segment of ours we like to call Letter of the Week.
New segment.
New segment. Well, it's a new preview, so it's a new segment. They're all new segments.
It's fair to say you copped a bit of flack from your last preview.
It's fair to say that a couple too many of these ones went down with hammer time, but I'm more in control today. And
didn't he add some value last time?
Huge value with that pink pen of his. I'm trying to keep the arms down to a minimum. My wife has sledged me mercilessly this week, so I'm trying to keep them down to a minimum as well. Look, letter of the week this week, Brass, from our good friend, my good friend Mullo, and reads as follows. Dear Heros, after several disappointing seasons in the SAFL, I had high hopes of a flag this year. I had a promising pre-season, but it all went pear-shaped as soon as the first ball was bounced. Despite a couple of big scores, I found myself winless and under pressure early doors. I have since scraped 2 wins from 7, but I'm in real danger of being relegated. My big problem appears to be my defence. The defence.
Back pain.
Back pain. When looking at my players' values, there's more red in my backline than Mao Zedong's underwear drawer. Nice touch, Mallow.
What a gag.
He'll speak Mandarin in a minute. I can't read the rest. Corn's gone for a month. They're just about to put the screen up and shoot Milburn. Well, I hope they don't. Malcheski is an A-grade dud since Taj went home to Ireland. A-grade. Reigns is a retard who can't get a game in the Tigers' leaky defence. And even Subban's output has dropped in several weeks. How can I turn my year around and avoid the drop? Yours sincerely, Mullow's Mob.
Well, look, before you get into your answer, I just want to say hats off to Mullow's Mob. Good on him for, having the guts to stand up and say, look, I've been in the SAFL for 5 years. I've achieved nothing in my time there. I've butchered my team again this year, facing relegation. But, geez, I'm going to put my hand up and I'm going to ask for help. And to be honest, who better to ask for help than someone who's not made a grand final? He's made the finals a few times, had a little bit of a look, thought didn't like that too much. I'm just going to pop out.
Sitting one spot above him on the ladder.
Sitting percentage above him on the ladder on 2 wins and facing relegation himself. Who better?
Massive tip for you, Mallow. Look, there's been a lot said about this player of recent times, and I believe that he is the answer to your problems. Simon Prestigiacomo. Rockwell, thank you for your... He's worth 100 grand, and he plays every week. And what about double trouble? Nathan Brown, Simon Prestigiacomo. Trade down.
The Twin Towers.
Shore up your defence, Mullo, and that will solve your problems going forward. So thanks again for being first cab off the rank, Mullo. And then let's just step through the tips for the week. We'll start with the... Let's start with the Premier League in case we run out of time. We're already 7.5 minutes down there, bruh. But I'll leave this one up to you, actually, and I'll just chime in with a few points.
Okay. First game of the week, Cameo versus Drew. Big game. Okay, I'm tipping Cameo to bounce back to form.
I hate to say it, but I agree.
SS versus South Yarra. Hasn't the SS... Isn't he just coasting along just nicely at the moment?
Putting on the kegs too, I see over there in Perth. Putting him away.
Has he? Oh, good luck to him. I'd just like to offer an apology to SS while we're here. Zach Dawson, increased by 138 grand. I said he was a dud. I was wrong.
Very manly of you.
89 last week he scored. 89! Can you believe it?
Well done.
Zach Dawson.
The next game sees the lady girls coming to the Acropolis for a massive game. This is a Nayporter if I've ever seen one.
Oh, isn't it just?
Well, not really, because he's sitting third and I'm sitting third last, so probably not.
Okay. Heroes one short down back, is that right?
Not
Playing
true.
one short. Ooh, bit of trading. I'd say Heros. Wolves v Hammer.
Wow, we Hammer. Next game sees Bingo take on Chubber at the Jenny Craig Centre.
Isn't Bingo flying? Those words just don't come out of my mouth properly. They just don't sound right. But isn't he flying?
Would you say that Bingo is an iron bar used to stir and skim molten iron in public?
I'd say he's an iron knob, actually. If you want to know the truth.
We're fastly running out of time. Let's pick a few highlights from the championship this week. And let's start off with our good friend Rockwar taking on Panthers at the Quarry.
Renewing old acquaintances, Rockwar.
And Rockwar has a big rap this week for too many pork pies. Who does he play this week?
Barmy's Bombers,
the
perennial mid-table riffraff.
The IT geek from the council. Get out of here.
Pork Pies 600 points ahead of their nearest rival, Pork Pies.
I saw Barmy's Bombers knock back 1,000 beers one night at a 21st. True story. Big shout out to Dangerous Darkies who take on Yorga Bonita this week. I know your secret, Darkies, and if you don't start losing, I'm going to start telling it. But look, I think that's pretty much wraps it up this week. We've taken up a bit long. We'll try and reduce that next week. Anything you want to leave us with, Brad?
No, nothing at all.
No? I'd like to thank me for the signs, for the fantastic signs, and we'll catch you guys next week. Au revoir.
Bye.